Jibreel alayhi salam to the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, that the Sahaba radiallahu anhum ajma'in used to say that while the Quran was revealed and the Prophet Muhammad was in front of them, that at times he would start sweating, that at times his body would be shaking because of the revelation, of the heaviness of the revelation of the Quran. The Prophet Muhammad and the companions, radiyallahu anhum ajma'in, to all of them, they sacrificed for this eternal book to come to us. So the message today regarding the Quran, make, as you're studying at university, as you're achieving at university, have aims and objectives of how to form a relationship with the Quran. The Quran that we have was revealed to the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, over 23 years. It wasn't memorized over 3 years or 4 years, as found in our curriculums today. It was given over 23 years, given slowly for the Prophet to understand, for the Prophet to contemplate, for the Prophet slowly to change. So point number one today to contemplate, inshallah, is write it down in your notes, that while I study at university, that while I'm typing those essays away, that while I'm preparing for those exams, that at the same time, slowly, that I'll start my journey to the Quran. That make a plan for the book of Allah. Number two, salah, prayer. For the last 2 weeks, alhamdulillah, I've been with one of the Imams of Medina, and again, being with the Shaykh has made me realize, has made me contemplate to myself how important prayer is. On the day of judgment, when we come in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and many of you know the description of the day of judgment and the heaviness of the day of judgment, the first question that will be asked about is our prayer. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala throughout the Quran reminds us about our prayer. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that وَاسْتَعِينُوا بِالصَّبْرِ وَالصَّلَاةِ, that seek help, that seek refuge in patience and prayer. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed in the Quran, which was the first revelation, اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق, اقرأ, that the majority of the ulama, the majority of the scholars of tafsir have commentated that this ayah refers to اقرأ بالصلاة, read in the prayer, i.e. the recitation of the Quran. So prayer is very important, especially in your journey in life, at university, that the Students' Union, may Allah reward them, that they've made the provisions of prayer available to all of you. That you have regular Jumu'ah prayers. And I've been in the past to do some of the khutbahs. But this is a provision and a blessing which has come to each one of us. Make it a priority never to miss your prayers, never to miss your Jumu'ah. For you guys have every week a fantastic khutbah prepared by a different khatib every week. Make effort to come. Make it an effort that on the day of Jumu'ah, that this is your spiritual dose for the week. Number three, and I've only got a few minutes left, and I'm going to wrap up inshallah. Life will have many challenges. Life will have many tests. And especially especially at university, especially after you finish university, and maybe I'm talking very ahead, some of you have just started university, that make your deen, make your relationship to Allah your priority in life. Things will change in your life. People will come and go. Your friends will come and go. At times they will be your best friends. At times they may be your enemies. Life will change, and that's the circle of life, the sunnah of Allah, of how Allah has created this dunya. But always remember, for those who remember Allah at times of ease, Allah will remember you at times of difficulty.